Assalamu alaikum. My name is Ludovic Bonilla. I am French, non-Muslim, and I am traveling 8 months in India. I am 18 years old. I completed my 12 in June, and so, inshallah, if you agree, I will meet you in private. But now I just would like to ask you about the Jews. Maybe, if I am not wrong, you said that it is written in the Quran that Jews and pagans are the strong enemies of believers, Muslim believers, Muslim. And I would like to know how this verse can favorize peace in humankind when we see the troubles between Palestine and Israel, how some Muslim and some Jews cannot misunderstand this verse because maybe it can provoke some misinterpretation, or if it's literally that Jews and Muslims have to be enemies.
Well, that's a very good question. That he said, I said in my speech, and I quoted the verse of the Quran of Surah Ma'idah, chapter 5, verse 82, which says that strongest in enmity to the Muslims would be the Jews and the pagans, and the closest in love would be the Christians. So if they wanted to create enmity when they say that the Jews and the Muslims should fight, the Quran doesn't say Jews and the Muslims should fight. The Quran says strongest in enmity to the Muslims, to the believers will be Jews. It does not say that Muslims should fight with the Jews. It doesn't say that. But it says that the Jews, by nature as a whole, they'll be against Muslims. And I told in my lecture, there are many Jews who accepted Islam. There are many Jews who are good to Muslims. But as a whole, if you take Jews as a whole and the Christians as a whole, the Christians are closer than the Jews as a whole. This is a fact. For example, the Quran says that the Jews are intelligent also. So that's a fact. If they're intelligent, they're intelligent. That doesn't mean that it hides the fact. And the Quran also says that they will be as a whole a staunchest enemy. So this is one of the falsification tests. That today, if you want to prove the Quran wrong, if the Jews get together, all of them, and they decide, let's prove the Quran wrong. At least for 3-4 years, we will be better than the Christians. Let's stop the war of Palestine.